An empty space is always the perfect canvas. That does not mean, however, that it makes it the easiest to build something in, as it provides very little as a starting point. But that same very little is, practically speaking, enough and sufficient. This is the theatre we like. Broken, open, incomplete, exposed in all its glory, happening in front of the audience, being built in front of the audience, often with the audience. We like to start with a blank stage, only occupied by the resident band's instruments. Then, when the audience comes in, we wait until one of us has an impulse to jump on stage and do something. And that something is never completely impulsive, of course. On the contrary, that impulse is conditioned by the themes we explore in each project and rules set before the show starts. However, these are only guidance rules, allowing us to start something and to build upon it.
Would argue otherwise. No.
Yeah.
Really, it's all just a bit of a facade.
But facades is what we like. Social constructions are made of. I mean, it's all a fucking facade. This is a facade. You're a fucking facade.
Right now?
Yes.
Right now,
Yeah.
We're talking about you.
I
We're talking about my facade.
What is your facade then?
Can you describe it? Tell me. You tell me.
For our latest project, in Embryo, we are exploring the themes of social collectiveness as a response to hierarchical capitalism. But we start with a blank stage, always with a blank stage. What happens afterwards is always completely new, completely improvised, completely honest, completely broken,
It's
completely
starting!
fake, completely incomplete.
Today I woke up and I felt like I wanted some company.
Stimulus is him.
Okay. What I just saw,
Yeah.
which he got from him.
Yeah.
It's not the music. Just that.
Do you want us to time it? Some have described our methods of working to those of a free jazz band, in which the flow of narrative focus is fluent and allows for different members to lead the narration at different points through each individual's artistic practice, whilst the others respond with their own.
like you need to put on a facade in order to be insane? Do you think this is insane?
No.
Okay. So what would you make it happen here right now to make it insane?
Showgirls.
There might be weather.
Wow, it's very good. I don't spend my own money to get one some cars. No, it's a watch nonetheless.
Do you know how the film works? Is that I always lose them.
We've only got about a minute and 50 seconds left, so.
We prefer to think that we are like a moody performance art band, mixing trip-hop, spoken word and dance, constantly riffing our metaphorical guitars in conflict and harmony with each other. Due to the nature of our work, our shows are constantly site-responsive and site-explorative, changing dramatically depending on the nature of the space that we are in.
One night, you will understand.
Bye.
One night, you will understand.
This allows for an integral dynamic within the group, one that is always changing and adapting, always evolving. It would make no sense to improvise in the same room all the time, with the same props, walls, lights and sound systems. We want to vary and to explore in order to achieve a common ground and a shared interest.
Within the next 30 seconds, find a resolution together.
This leads us to believe so far that a stagnant community is one that is lost in its constant space with its constant routines. Surely, if we focus on the individual as a fundamental part of the big picture, rather than merely being a part of it, then we have a society capable of accepting, adapting, and changing.
There used to be growers around here. The first ones to die are the fertilizer of freedom.
Don't move. It's not worth it.
There used to be graves around here.
Nothing strange.
I remember that. My sheets are not stained.
10 seconds.
I remember that. You are not stupid. I don't think you know when to stop.
And thus, a fuller and evolving society, or community of artists, or whatever.